correctly use the Ouija board, you must do so in low lighting, with ambience. Ghost-like light, much more when you are already scared. They are much more likely to come out. You must begin by saying, hello? See? You may ask your apparition anything you like, but be careful. These ghosts, especially, the ladies, are easily offended and are prone to a terrible disease. Lying. So everything you see shortly you must question. And I will try my best. But the past is a slippery thing. Especially when you bring women into the picture. Let's begin, shall we? How did you die? It is also important to be polite. How did you die? Please. Our spirit has just realized that she is fully dead as a doornail. Do not panic. No need to breathe, to blink, to think. All you need is me. I will tell your story the right way. It's vintage. Do you like it? Good thing it's a prop then. It's not real. Marvellous though, isn't it?
Indeed.
They're here for you, you know.
All of them?
Every last one. Just for you.
Then why you...
Every historical, not so fiction, is a solid man! we keep the show going. And the narrative, cohesive.
Oh.
Take it away.
Thank you.
If the foreman catches us, he'll flay us alive.
Hush up, Mary. Quit your babbling. You'll spoil the surprise.
We're not meant to be in here.
Well, good thing I had a key then.
Key you stole.
Both of you be quiet. I can't have see, let alone think, with you two howling in my ear.
She started it.
Stop it.
Both of you.
If you're so worried about getting caught, wait outside.
No, I want to be a part of the surprise.
Well, then help. You can hold the flashlight up.
I wanted to hold the flashlight.
You're irritating. Much better. All right. We are looking for the smaller tubes, anything half empty or nearly finished.
Better off just using what's in your hair. You'll probably glow on your own.
Stop that, you're getting your dandruff on me.
It's
It's not dandruff. I opened the radium powder and before I could mix in the hardener, I sneezed.
You probably sneezed away $3 worth by the look of it.
Not 3, 50 cents maximum. You're irritating me again.
Sorry.
Will you all be quiet? Lunch will be over in a few minutes, and there isn't much time left.
Sorry. On dark. Radium powder.
Bingo.
Oh, be sure we won't get into trouble.
The other girls do it all the time. Besides, that's why I brought a whole tub of Colgates.
Cold cream.
It'll wipe it all off before the foreman even has time to turn his head.
I'm in.
As long as Charlotte is happy.
We're gonna scare her senseless. You'll see.
Well, turn on the lights, why don't you, just so we can see a few moments.
What if...
Just do it. Quick. What are you doing?
Painting.
You need to lick the brush first. Your lines are far too thick.
Okay. She's right, Dorothy. If you paint like that on the floor, you'll be fired.
Okay.
I've been thinking about that for weeks, actually. You really should improve your technique.
Girls, that's enough. Mary, hit the lights. Whoa. This will scare the socks off of Charlotte.
She's gonna scream.
She's gonna cry.
She's gonna jump out of her
She's gonna
skin.
poop her pants.
It's really funny.
Someone's coming.
Hide!
Joan, if you think you're going to scare me, then you're not.
Happy birthday,
Don't you all look a picture?
We got you!
I knew you were lying.
What did you tell her? Well, that she had something very important to tell her. She needed to meet me in the stock room for afternoon shift.
I didn't know she was going to scare me.
That was all Joan's idea.
Hush up!
Thank you, girls. It's the best thing I've seen all day. You look like circus clowns. Better wash it off before the dance tonight.
Or before our shift.
Ow! Ow! Oh! What does your mama do with the two of you at home?
Pads the furniture.
That's a really funny one, Charlotte.
What dance are you talking about, Charlotte? Me, Ruth, and Joan are going out dancing for my birthday tonight.
You only turned 20 months, you know.
Ruth? Ruth is going to dance? I do not believe that.
I can watch the bags. Dancing doesn't agree with me. I have irritable bowels.
Besides, we gotta get you a husband before you're 22 and all washed up.
Oh, yes, a husband. Oh, how I want a husband so desperately. I love men.
I want to go.
You're too young. You'll only attract the weird men.
What weird
Pedophiles.
I'm going even if you shackle me to my bed tonight.
You are so weird.
You're only 13. You know, there'll be hardly anyone your age.
I think I look a whole lot older than just 13. I'm mature.
The pedophiles won't care.
Yeah, you know, I can already see your wrinkles.
Someone's coming. What?
Oh, give me a sec.
Is someone in here? Is anyone in here? If there is, you have exactly 2 minutes to get back to your post before lunch is over.
Oh.
Mary, is that you?
No, sir.
Right. Come on now.
Sorry, sir.
Were you playing with the paints?
No, sir.
Are you lying to me?
No, sir.
Right.
We're sorry, sir. It's all Joan's fault because it's Charlotte's birthday, see?
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
It was just harmless fun.
Harmless? I don't think so. This paint is expensive, girls. We can't be wasting it. Radium doesn't grow on trees.
Where does it grow? In the ground, like God intended.
No.
Charlotte, did you know about it?
No, absolutely not.
Girls, back to your stations. There's been an influx of faces only painting before quitting time.
I'm really, really sorry, sir.
Just get on with it. And while you're at it, wipe that muck off your faces.
Sorry.
Not you. We need to discuss this matter further.
Yes, sir.
Oh, but you see, sir, it was all my fault, you know. Because
She's the oldest of you girls. She should know better.
Okay.
What do you think they're doing in there?
Sex. Oh, she's gonna get in trouble on her birthday and it's all my fault.
Actually, it's all Mary's fault. Ow!
So much sex.
He started it!
Sorry, Arnold.
How'd I do?
Terrified!
Come on now, we have to get back to back to work.
I haven't given you my birthday present yet.
Oh, Arnold! Really?
Of course, you didn't think I'd forgotten, did you?
No, of course not. I just
You've
thought...
got nothing. Now close your eyes.
I'm not 5, Arnold.
Close them.
Fine.
Now, open.
Oh, Arnold!
I knew you liked it.
Does this mean...
No, don't get ahead of yourself. First of all, that's the wrong finger. And second of all, I haven't seen my parents about this yet. My mama, she would book me if I proposed before she met you.
So what is it?
A promise ring.
You better promise to get me a real diamond next time.
With the salary we pay, you could probably get your own diamond ring if you want.
That's not the point. You meant to get it for me. It makes it more special. Besides, 2 pennies a doll really ain't enough.
What it means is that someday that ring will be real. That's my promise.
Hell then. I love it. It's the best birthday present in the whole wide world.
For the best girl in the whole wide world.
Stop!
Sorry.
You're gonna give me a toothache.
Why?
Because you're so darn sweet. We can tell Joane tonight. Oh, I can't wait
About
to tell
that,
him we go
I'm really
dancing.
sorry,
and stuff.
Charlotte. I can't make it tonight.
You promised.
I know I did, and I will go some other time, but something's come up.
What could possibly be more important than my birthday?
I had a meeting tonight, an emergency meeting.
Oh, what about?
I can't tell you.
Baloney!
Charlotte?
This is ridiculous. I've been waiting 2 months to introduce you to the
Well,
girls.
if you already know me.
Quit being smart. And now, you're not even coming.
I know, but this is really important.
Right, sure it is.
I'll make it up to you, I promise.
You have to get back to work. The floor is a man. People will
I
be
promise,
wondering
Charlotte,
why
once
you
this is all blown over, we'll all go dancing, I swear.
Sure you do.
Now, don't be so glum. It's your birthday after all!
You are only 21. You wouldn't know that. You're ancient.
I'm 34. I hardly call it ancient.
Oh, true up, goober.
Stop that.
I should have known from the start you were trying to defile my innocence.
Nobody's defiling anybody! And I am sorry about missing the dance tonight. Do you forgive me, Joan? Let's get on out there.
Sir, yes, sir.
Don't call me sir.
Radium, atomic number 88, melting point 700 degrees Celsius. It is lustrous, silvery. Beautiful. And extremely radioactive. Radium is constantly being produced by the radioactive decay of uranium and thorium. It is found in rocks and soil and attaches strongly to those materials. Air, water. For animals that have eaten plants that have absorbed radium from the soil. Aquatic organisms. We're constantly being exposed to it in small quantities. Radiation in our environment has greatly increased by the effect of human activity. Humans release radiation by burning fossil fuels. Levels are particularly high in drinking water near radioactive disposal sites. Do not drink water from radioactive disposal sites! At the turn of the century, radium was used to produce a medicine radon gas, a cancer treatment. Also products like toothpaste, hair cream, and luminous paints. These were extracted by uranium ore for this very purpose and located in North America. Exposure to high levels of radium may cause teeth fracture, anemia, honeycombing of the bones, cataracts, cancer, death, and mild discomfort. If you experience any of these symptoms, please contact your local doctor immediately. Physical contact with radium is not necessary for radium to cause health effects. But it helps though.
Yes, over here.
What are you doing in the stockroom? There's a new shipment of watch faces and they'll dock your pay. Mama told me to tell you that you need to stop taking so many breaks. She wants new hair rollers and...
I know. I just needed a little break from all the standing.
Why?
Well, do you remember when I fell last night?
I remember I told you not to wear those shoes. They were far too big for you.
Okay. Well, I twisted my ankle when I slipped.
Oh. Why didn't you say something?
I didn't want to have to go home early.
You didn't want to stop talking to the Henderson boy.
Not true.
Very true.
Ow! Ow!
Oh, goodness, let me see.
Stop! I'm going to tell Mama that you're poking around in it.
I think you've done something bad, Dora.
Well, you're going to break it if you keep shoving your dirty mitts in it. Besides, you're no doctor.
Fine. Then I'm going to get the foreman.
No, don't get the foreman. He'll fire me on the spot. Didn't you see the line of girls around the block this morning?
Yes, but...
They were only there to replace Molly while she's on sick leave. I can't imagine how quickly the vultures would swoop in if they knew there was a whole job going.
Okay, then I'm going to get Joan. She can help.
No, don't get Joan.
Why not?
Well, she'll never let me go dancing with them ever again. She already thinks I'm too little.
I don't know, Dora.
They won't let you go with them either.
I don't mind. I don't want to go in the first place. Mama doesn't like it.
Oh, just knock it off. Can you do something for me for once?
I am. You'll thank me later.
I'll flay you later. Oh. Oh, no, rats.
The whole battalion. What have you done now?
She's hurt her ankle really bad. Come here, Ruth. Let's get us that up.
I can stand just fine on my own.
Liar.
And not.
Come on, Dora, don't be nippy.
Fine.
Ow. Ow. Careful, my ankle.
Ow.
Now let's see what all this fuss is about.
Mary's exaggerating. You're all gonna get in trouble. Go back to the floor.
She's right. We are going to get in trouble.
Yes, we want to get about to leave you in here by yourself, you silly thing.
I'll be all right. Just needed a moment was all.
We need to hurry. If the foreman notices we're gone.
What makes you so sure?
It's 10:30. He's on a cigarette break. We have at least a few more minutes.
Fine. Let's have a look at it then.
I really don't want to. I just want to go back to work.
Why are you being so difficult?
You're going to get us all in trouble. We're fired.
Come on, girls. She's only little.
Stop treating me like a baby.
Then stop acting like one.
Be nice. She's hurt.
Well, she is. This melodrama's ridiculous.
She needs help, Joan.
Fine. Mama isn't going to be happy.
I barely twisted it.
Probably just sprained it is all. Didn't look like a sprain to me.
She's not a doctor. Mary, stop being dramatic.
No, but Ruth, do you remember when you sprained your ankle?
I do. You know, she might have cancer.
I do not have cancer. Don't be ridiculous.
Yeah, Ruth feels scared. You know, it's probably the plague or something far worse.
Well, your ankle didn't swell like that, Ruth.
Oh, no it did not.
Look at it. It'll be the size of a grapefruit before the end of the workday. Oh, Dora.
Don't Dora and me. I'm fine.
We need to get her to the doctors and quick.
No.
Well, first you're being a baby, and now you don't want to be taken care of. You know, I don't understand you.
This is serious. It could be cancer.
Why are you even wearing those silly shoes in the first place? They're far too big for you.
I just don't understand. It's just a little tumble is all. Not much to write home about. How could it have snapped her ankle like that? Joan, what do we do?
Why should I know?
You're the director of the play, so you should probably know.
I'm going to get the foreman. Charlotte, come with me.
Why?
He listens to you.
Good idea. Mary should go back to work. He won't like it if there's too many of us in here.
Are you sure? I'm her sister.
Joan's right. We shouldn't look like we're trying to slack off.
Yeah, you're right. Come on, Ruth. We'll be back in a few minutes, Dora.
Sorry you hurt your ankle.
Sorry, what was that?
I'm sorry you hurt your ankle. Looks painful.
Why are you saying sorry? It's not your fault.
Forget it.
Why do you hate me so much?
What are you talking about?
Well, you don't like me.
Sure I do. That's ridiculous.
Do you hear yourself?
Stop picking fights, Dora.
I'm not. I'm just curious.
I don't hate you at all.
Then why are you so mean to me?
I'm not mean. I'm firm. And you are as soft as a marshmallow.
I am not!
Aren't you? You can't handle a single ounce of criticism.
Oh, thank goodness that's all. I thought you were calling me fat.
For goodness sakes, Dora.
What?
You take this job for granted. Happy?
No, I do not.
We get better paid here than any other job I've had before. And you don't care. You take long breaks, you complain.
I do care.
You could have fooled me.
Just because I'm grateful doesn't mean I have to grovel. A job is a job no matter who has given it to you or how much they pay you.
It's not true.
I'm not begging on the streets, and for that, I'm grateful. But just because someone gives me a little more than someone else doesn't mean that I owe them anything.
Well,
What on God's green earth happened to you?
I just took a little tumble, sir. All the standing was getting a bit much for me. I have a very delicate disposition.
Of course you do. You're a literal child. Son like nothing I've ever seen.
cancer.
Stop that.
Girls, be quiet. Miss Keene, you're dismissed for the day.
But sir!
I said dismissed.
She won't be able to make the walk home, sir.
Fine, then I'll call her mother and she can come pick her up at the earliest convenience.
We don't have a car, sir. None of us do.
She can carry you for all I care.
Sir.
Apologies, ladies. I'm being held from a very important meeting right now.
Another one?
Another.
I mean, it seems funny to be having an important meeting in the middle of the morning.
It's only a few scientists. They are a very loud minority.
Why are there scientists?
Is it more radium testing?
Are they going to test on us?
Women and their silly questions. That's enough. I really need to be getting back to it. Someone retrieve Miss Keene's dish so she can take you home. You will both be dismissed for the day.
And for the swelling?
Rating pack. Good for pain.
Do you know what you're doing?
Someone better go get married.
All this fuss. Everyone running in and out like jackrabbits.
Come on, Joan. We can fix your things too, Dora.
Thank you, though I'm perfect.
Knock it off. You're not well.
Fine.
My dearest, darlings, most delectable Chloé. I'm sorry I missed the dance, but it seems like you had a lot of fun with that, my hope, 𝗬𝗲𝘀𝗀𝗏. This meeting is intense and promising to last quite some time, so I won't be able to meet tonight either. I am very sorry. I'll buy you a brand new string of white fresh watercolors next week to make up for it. Now get back to work, sweet thing. I'll see you out there. Wink.
What are you reading?
Nothing.
Is it from a boy?
No, ma'am. Now turn your focus on Chloe's stat. City ideal. We're going to make you better.
Fine, fine. But if I find out it was from a boy, I won't be happy.
Why should it matter if it's from a boy or not? Does this play even pass the Bechdel test?
Ow. Help me.
I have a hat on. You can trust me. Now listen, crew. We gotta be very careful when asking these girls out of question. I mean, look, they've been through a lot, and I signed a full ton of paper about welfare, and I don't want to get sued. Raise your hand if you want to get sued. And maybe Maybe don't get too close. Is cancer contagious? Someone Google that for me. Actually, no. Not someone. Where the fuck is my assistant? Good for nothing, superwoman. Won't someone just like lobotomize her already? I mean, come on! Come on! Whatever. See, I've done a fuck ton of research on these radium girls, and nothing should surprise you. I mean, jaws falling off, ankles snapping, really bad hair. It's all in the brief, so I don't want to see any surprise faces. A waterworks. Is it sad? Yes. Is it repulsive? Yes. Does it make me want to throw up and shit my pants? Hell yeah! Yeah! Woo-hoo-hoo! But morbid curiosity sells, so we supply the morbidly curious. We're doing a good thing. The right thing. We're giving these women a platform to tell their story. Where the fuck is my sister? Yeah!
La 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 la. Looking around the stockroom. Goodness me. Ooh, nothing in there. I really hope I don't overhear any really important exposition while I'm in here. It's a really well-written play, guys.
Happy chick! Can anyone hear us? No, they're all working. It would be really bad if they did, though. There's been some more today. How many? 4. The worst one is Molly Majer. The doctor said something about her jaw. Oh, it happened. Better be better move. Look at the jaundice we had to fall up. Oh, fuss, Arnold. She actually was that thing to the bone. We have the girl knew how to use her mouth right. Someone pick up the pace in their absence. Something like that. Things are running pretty smoothly regarding production deadlines, etc. But might be best to encourage them with the girl power, sisterhood, and women supporting women. Or unicorns, I don't know. It's getting unmanageable. So many girls having to take time off for medical reasons. And when my secretary, Barbara, calls them, it's all, oh my foot hurts or oh my jaw fell off. They're women. It's probably shark creep. They all sink out, don't they? Oh, never mind. It is unimportant. I don't really need to know about their feminine issues. My advice, give them food in the lunch break and remind them of the importance of drinking lots of water. What about the radium? Oh, radium schmadium, capiche? Yes, sir. I mean, it's not like it killed anybody. Yeah, but it won't be long now before it does. That Marie Curie was looking a little green last time I saw her.
Holy shit! Shh! Darn it, they've gone! Well, you need to get the girls in. Come on, we need to talk quick. Where's Charlotte?
How are you in here by yourself, Joan? You got caught.
Mary, be quiet.
Yeah, Mary, be quiet. Do you have gossip? Spill, now.
Information, not gossip. I just overheard the foreman talking with someone. I think I heard them through the vents or something.
Who?
Well, I'm not sure. Some other man. They were talking about everyone who's getting sick.
Even me?
Well, not you specifically, but
Typical.
it's Molly. They said her jaw, it fell off.
Oh, Joan, you're fibbing. She's just trying to scare us.
I believe you.
Ruth!
I'm not fibbing. All the girls getting sick is more of an inconvenience than a concern for them. But it's the radium that's causing it. I mean, Dora, look at your leg. Mary had to wheel you into work today, didn't she?
I was tired.
Your bones are damaged. just like Molly's jaw, and I'll bet it's happening to everyone. It must be the radium paints.
No, absolutely not.
Well, and I heard them say it hasn't killed anyone yet.
Don't say that we're gonna die. Don't you think that's a bit extreme?
Yeah, because we're all visions of health. We need to do something, you know, get the girls together or something. Everyone deserves to know what's happening to them.
People need to know what they're doing to us.
Even if it's true, nobody will listen to us.
Someday somebody will.
I really hope Arnold starts talking right now.
It's not something I can see. I just don't want word to spread around with the other girls.
Don't you trust me? After everything.
I know, no, you know what I mean with the women.
What about women?
You're twisting my words, sweetheart. Darling, apple of my eye. Let's talk, honey.
I have a stethoscope. You can trust me. Now let's say here. Yes, I know it hurts, but please stay still, madam. Don't touch that! They don't give out stethoscopes to all of their doctors. Now, stay still, open your legs, angle upwards. This is going to be cold. Just as I thought. Though you are awfully young. Does your mother know what you've been doing? You've been a dirty girl, Molly. Syphilis is a sexually transmitted disease. And you cannot lie to me. The facts don't lie, and your symptoms are classically syphilitic. Crumbling teeth, bleeding from the gums, foul breath, collapsing spine, and it is as I thought. Honeycomb of the bones, a non-syphilitic-ridden jaw remains attached when pressure is applied. As you can see, yours does not. Can you write? No matter. I'll write to your parents a letter explaining your condition. My handwriting will be better than yours assuredly. I'm a doctor. We have excellent penmanship.
Now, Charlotte, listen.
I am done listening to you. All you do is lie.
I'm not lying. It's true. I just needed to warn you so you get the proper treatment. I don't want anything bad happen to you.
The bad thing has already happened. I have to tell the others, my friends. You can't expect me to watch them die, can you? You must have known what this stuff does from the start, and still you let it all happen.
You're working yourself up, darling, all right? Sit down. I didn't want anyone to die, and it hasn't killed anyone yet. Besides, radium might not even be the cause.
Syphilis doesn't make your bones crumble, Arnold.
Or, you know,
Stop
it
trying
might.
to convince me it does.
It might.
All this over a few watches.
No, for the war. Wars can't be won without watches.
Yes, they can.
Well, it's the first
But
time.
it's not, though. It's not the first time something like this has happened. We used to paint children's toys with lead paints before we knew that it was safe. It wasn't until wealthy infants died that we found out it was toxic. I hate to think of all the countless deaths in those factories, but it's never enough for people like you.
What?
The factory workers, the poor, they are never enough. We are never enough. The watches are safe for the soldiers. They aren't safe for us. That's why nobody says a damn thing.
I knew I shouldn't have told you.
What are you going to keep doing? Lying
Enough. We knew there were risks when West Clock started, but that's why we pay you so damn much. If you don't like the house you live in, the pretty things, I get you. You could never dream of affording such a lifestyle.
Stop.
If I were you, I would trust me. Stop being such an idiot. Quiet down. We don't want to go stay here, do we?
Ray's cancer! He wants us all to die!
Stop that!
What have you done? We should have intervened sooner. Oh my God!
What's happening to her?
It's called honeycomb. When exposed to high levels of radiation, human bones become porous and easily breakable. Arnold has just accidentally broken Charlotte's jaw. Terrible guilt, tackling.
We'll see you in court, you pig!
You're right. Oh, Charlotte. He lied. He lied to every single one of us.
We've been putting it in our mouths for years.
And it's about time we say something. What if they won't listen to us?
You know, I'm not going down without a fight. You know, and even if you won't fight, I'll fight for you with my dying breaths. You know, I know we can do more good than any man we have ever known.
You can try.
I'm a judge. You can trust me. Today marks the 10th of February 1938, where we addressed the lawsuit against Westcott's company for the alleged harmful use of radium paint in the production of wristwatches. The defense, the whole of Westcott's management as represented by Arnold Manchild, and the defense, a group of women employees. Both have been taken into account and will be displayed for the judgment of the court. That is, if both parties do attend, are both parties in attendance? Get here! Sorry. Fuck's sake, Arnold, pick up the pace. Mr. Arnold Manchild, Westcott's company foreman, do you have a previous statement on behalf of the company?
I do.
In your own time, Arnold.
Wait!
Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, in front of the court, and in the eyes of God?
I don't know, maybe.
Yes. Okay, good. We now read the pre-written statement on behalf of Westcott's company and the US Radium Corporation.
We, the people of the West Clocks Corporation, deny any and all allegations of improper use of radium by employees and consumers alike. Regret for the decline in health of our employees, allegedly caused by West Clocks products, and the tragic death of Dr. 𝗖𝗍𝗀𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗁 have yet to be confirmed cases of radium poisoning. We, therefore, believe the claims of the prosecution to be baseless. They have no proof. Equally, we would like the jury to consider the type of women we employ. Women who might have had external factors affecting their declining health. For those few of you unaware of our company, our products were vital to the war effort. Our boys are out there as we speak, using our watches and winning all war. Hoorah! As such, we've dedicated extensive research to radium and its potential health benefits. The women that stand against us today have forgotten the key role they themselves play in the war. They've also forgotten the numerous benefits we've afforded them in their years of work, such as high wages, Christmas bonuses, and the joy of assisting our patriots fighting on the front lines. We do our very best to improve the standard of living of all our employees, and we feel as though we have fulfilled this promise. Prosecution, however, does not. We believe that female hysteria and the more emotional dispositions are likely the cause of this lapse in judgment. We deeply regret any negative media attention the prosecution has clouded our spotless reputation. And we feel as though the term defamation is apt in this trial. Thank you.
Thank you for that very illuminating statement. Illuminated. Like to watch it. We will now hear the testimony from the female prosecution. You go first.
Are you not going to swear me in?
No.
I first started
Wait, speak up! I can't hear you.
I first started working.
Oh, little girl! Still can't hear you. Speak up! Speak up for the court.
I first started working as a dial painter when I was 12. They took over our local school and built the factory in it. See, Mama told me I'd be a fool not to take the opportunity because we needed the money. Mama didn't work, obviously, and Daddy didn't make half of what we was being offered. So I began taking on shifts. It started small, just a few hours a week, and it was kind of fun at first. I felt like I was helping the soldiers in my country. But then we kept getting higher quotas to meet, so we worked longer hours, which we didn't mind so much. But then, when the other girls started getting sick, we had to take on even more work to meet those quotas. Even when Dora got sick, I kept going. And I should not have done that.
So you say you volunteered?
Well, yes.
So you were actually made to do the work?
No, I just...
So it was your fault?
No, it wasn't.
But you said you volunteered.
That's not what I meant!
I think we all know what you meant. You made out you were hard done by this work. And that you volunteered for the money. It's wrong. Women, honestly. Keep reading. Let's get this over with.
I worked for West Clocks for a significant amount of time, spanning many years. As did my sister. She kept working even after she got sick. There was something wrong with her bones, all that radium. It started in her ankle, and after that gave in, the rest of her wasn't long to follow. I watched her die, slowly, day by day. Even though we were the same age, she aged in the few years she had left. She looked so frail and empty inside, and hollow.
Dorothy, was your sister? Is that correct?
Yes,
The Dorothy Keane, the body exhumed for this trial.
yes.
Let the court recognize the conflict of interest within the prosecution, heightened emotion after the recent passing of Miss Dorothy Keane may misinform the intentions of Miss Mary Keane.
No, sir!
Enough. I've heard enough.
The prosecution presents as evidence the body of Miss Dorothy Keane.
Does yours glow like that?
No, sir. It's the radium.
It's quite pretty, don't you think? Very pretty. Boy, I bet she was a heartbreaker.
Oh, she was.
Objection! I didn't see
The
how
only
this
thing
is
that's got going for her. And her sister. Using her youth and her wily ways to persuade the jury. Shameful indeed.
Objection! You can't say that!
Stop, Your Honor!
How dare you! May the court recognize the lack of respect shown by the prosecution. We'll be hearing no more testimonies.
This is completely unfair.
No more testimonies for today. But I do have a few questions for you. Is it true that you and Mr. Manchild had a sexual relationship in the workplace?
Well, no.
Did you ever consider the career effects that would have on him, not to mention the health risks downstairs?
Yeah.
Arnold, shut up. Did you ever think about making an honest woman of yourself? Was marriage in the picture for you?
You know what? The dishonest one was him. At first, we didn't understand it, but then we realized, the power imbalance in their relationship allowed him to do, have, or take whatever he wanted, whenever he...
Quiet! Let the court recognize this woman's hysteria and the misconduct shown today in the courtroom.
For the love of God.
Shut the fuck up!
Oh, what did you say?
You've gone on long enough. We're talking now, without restraint.
Move.
We have the stands.
You have no fucking idea what you've done.
Would you like us to describe the extent of your crimes?
Hold your tongue.
You allowed your employees, your women, to die, all for the sake of corporate consumption.
Charlotte, you have no idea how many lives we've lost in the war effort.
You have added to the losses. We are casualties in a war that we can't even fight in. How is that fair? This excess of loss could have been avoided by you and your company. Think of what you asked of them, of us to lay down our lives for you.
Radium, it spreads fast. We spend every day wondering who it will claim as its next victim. Will it be me, her, them? It spreads like wildfire. It can start in your hands, feet, face, arms, but it always manages to find a way to poison the inside. Cracking teeth, decaying bones, bloodied coughs. Everything within us fractures every time you force us to ingest, to swallow.
Ridiculous! You poison yourself with your sinful behavior. Call for a doctor!
Unbelievable! How dare you blame us for our sin?
All of this to perpetuate more suffering, to continue the cycle of pain until what? Until there are no more radium cells left!
You lie, girl! You're all listening to your prattling, self-serving...
We have listened! We've heard you, but you've not heard us! You need to listen now. I'm a woman. I know exactly what I'm missing out on. Of the life of privilege that I could have had if not for the misfortune of my gender. To be a woman is to be acutely aware of what it is not to be a woman. I see what you have, and I know I can never have the same.
You can't unsee a world that works for you. You can't see what you have.
Because it just works. It's the natural order of things, isn't it?
And we women have to be complacent in that. If we aren't, we're cast out.
We do not have the privilege of just accepting the natural order of things, never questioning why things are the way they are. You seek to alienate us from one another, to drive us apart with shame or promises of exceptional circumstances. We have to question our world in isolation. And it isn't until we realise we aren't the only ones questioning, then things get to change.
Seems like your problem is with our whole gender. You simply hate men. We can't handle your bigotry.
We don't hate men. We hate inequality.
I don't hate you for what you have. I hate that I can't have the same thing.
We want everyone to have the same.
Exactly.
No! Do not listen to their lies. They have no idea they are playing with authority that they do not understand, but you understand this one. This is not what I had planned. This is not what I Stop!
No, I just want everybody to take
Ladies and gentlemen, in the past I said it was a slippery thing. So these women do not listen to these women. They have no legs. Shut your head! I'm melting!
isn't me now. This is me as in the playwright, me. If I, Ruth, were to be talking now, well, I wouldn't be, because I've only just got the vote. I can die for my country, but I can only just vote. Well, regardless, the playwright, the person who created the character you're speaking to now, understands that this is a pretentious and awful thing to do. She knows that, I know that, but I'm going to do it anyway. While this is highly theatricized, this story is based in truth. Women died from the effects of radium poisoning, and so 5 dial painters filed a lawsuit against the US Radium Corporation. They were only permitted a trial after the death of Dr. Sabin Arnold von Sahocky, a scientist, but more importantly, a man. Some of the dial painters were brought in on their deathbeds. The consequences of the radium had become fatal. The body of 𝗬𝗵cie was used in the trial. She was in a shockingly good state of preservation 5 years after her death. The autopsy found that this was because each and every piece of tissue and bone contained evidence of radioactivity. Did you know that if you wave a Geiger counter over the graves of any of the radium girls, it will begin ticking like crazy? The injustice lingers there, seemingly indefinitely. But injustice isn't limited to the radium girls. We still feel it to this day. On the 24th of June 2022, life as a woman in America changed for the worse. We no longer have the constitutional rights to our own bodies. We are not trusted to make our own decisions anymore. This is awful, and it shouldn't have happened. No, you must be thinking this has no place in this production, but that's where I disagree. It has every place. This is a tragic story about women putting their faith in large corporations that have been largely subsidized by the federal government. We have seen this tragedy again. We have trusted, and we have been failed. It is a shared opinion among most that women have the right to a voice. We have the right to make our own decisions and to be informed. We have the right to decide what happens to our bodies. This is a story that deserves to be told, to be heard. These women died because they were told they were inferior. Do not allow yourselves, regardless of how you identify, to ever be told you're inferior. Do not allow us to say, this is awful, it can never happen again, ever again.